When you have chronic medical conditions, the one thing which never seems to end are the phone calls. There is always someone to call. Insurance companies, pharmacies, doctor's offices, durable medical equipment companies, etc. Just when you think you have phoned everyone you need to call, suddenly a new need will arise and another place needs to be contacted. A few weeks ago, I had to contact my insurance company about getting reimbursement for some services rendered. I called the insurance company. The representative who answered the phone seemed new. She did not seem to know what she was doing. It took her a while to take down the necessary information. After 45 minutes of being on the phone and having to repeat myself over and over and over again, the conversation ended. I did not have a good feeling. The interaction did not seem to go as it should have. I made a mental note. I should call back my insurance company. The following week, I was suddenly overcome with the sensation I needed to call my insurance company to follow up about the previous week's phone conversation. The representative who answered the phone seemed very knowledgeable and competent. She looked at my record. No, the information was not entered correctly. The representative again took down all the necessary information for the reimbursement. I had to repeat myself over and over again because the representative said her computer kept shutting down and locking her out of my account. After 45 minutes of giving the same information repeatedly, I thought perhaps I might have made some progress. But again, I made a mental note I should call back another day back to the insurance company to check on the reimbursement claim. The next week, I called the insurance company. When the representative answered, she assured me my claim was submitted. I suddenly felt the need to ask a question about my claim. The representative said she did not know. She would have to open up the file. When she opened up the document, she realized the claim was filed, but the incorrect information was dictated on the form. If the claim would be submitted as is, I would get $0 in reimbursement. The representative went into the form to change the information. The representative said she could change claim information for future reimbursement. But now, since the reimbursement services rendered had already passed, now she could not change anything on the document. I had to be switched over to the claims department. The representative put me on hold. I was transferred to another department. After waiting more minutes on hold, a woman answered. She told me she could not help me. I had to talk to someone in member services. I was placed on hold and transferred again. I waited and waited on hold. Soon, I could hear someone pick up the phone. Then the hold music went back on, and then the phone disconnected. I sat staring at the phone. I had been on the phone for nearly 30 minutes. I asked God if this was a sign I was supposed to give up or if I should call back. I decided I would call back the insurance company. A female representative answered the phone. She was very sweet and very kind. She told me how nice it was to talk to me. She said how glad she was to have gotten my call. I was confused, but I did not say anything. As the representative was looking up my claim, she told me how she had been yelled at by multiple people today. She told me she knew it was not her they were mad at, but she was the one who had answered their call, and she was the one who had had to endure the members' frustration. She told me many of the people were elderly. I told the representative how sorry I was. I silently prayed to God this woman would have a wonderful rest of the day. The woman found my claim and saw the work the other two representatives had done on it. She could not believe two different people had messed up my claim. This was not acceptable. She said she was going to file a complaint about my case on my behalf to her supervisor. The representative then told me she was not trained on how to retroactively change a claim. She would have to transfer me to her supervisor. She apologized for having to transfer me, but I assured her I was grateful for her help. I told the woman I hoped she had a wonderful rest of the day. She then told me today was her birthday. A smile raced across my face. I joyously wished the representative a happy birthday. I also praised God for all these events. I had spent more than 2 hours on the phone, now on my fourth phone call, to speak to this woman and to be able to say kind words to her and wish her a happy birthday was worth every minute. I thanked God for this unexpected miracle. The representative put me on hold and transferred me to her supervisor. I waited and waited on hold. Finally, the phone went to voicemail. I left a message with my contact information. So far, no one has called me back. I probably will have to call my insurance again next week and see if I can get the reimbursement claim straightened out. But if I cannot, I think I will just give up. In the meantime, I am still praising and thanking God for sending this precious woman into my life. I am glad I could wish her a happy birthday, and I'm glad I was able to share kindness with her. What a beautiful gift from God. Thank you so much for joining me. Please remember to like and subscribe down below. I hope you have a great day, a wonderful week, and please, if you can, say a special prayer for this insurance representative. May kindness fill all of our lives. Bye-bye.